Hello and welcome to week 2. It's been 2 weeks since the last week, but it is the second one since we took a little week off for Easter. I'm Box Kimchi here with Rue. Did I get it? I got it the right way. Let's go. And we're bringing you second week of Draft League, a rematch of the finals last season. Elysium on the blue side, TSI on the red, as we are already into picks and bans. Rue, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We are, as of course, just getting into things here. We have had one game that we didn't get to stream that has happened in between when we last on 2 weeks ago and right now, which I will quickly say was a 2-0 to Dorado in their series up against Conduit, who had an absolute flyer in week 1. They won a barn stomper as the first game we got to see. Dorado coming back from a 2-0 deficit, and we have another similar situation as we head into this series, right? We've got a team that won last time, and then another team that lost. So Team Soul Invade looking to get their first overall series win on the board after a brutal 2-1 defeat to the Spire last time round. We'll say they bring things back
Series
to
was
the
so
draft,
long.
getting
Ugh.
things going.
Series was so freaking long. Maybe they'll
That
make
day
it
was long.
short. That whole day was
That
long.
day.
Six game day, never a fun time. I guess it's a fun time, but it's a long time as well,
It can be both.
unfortunately.
We can be here for a fun time and a long time.
They can make it short though. It's already a shortened day, so get both of them done pretty quickly would be nice. As no one's really, a little bit of topside focus, a little bit of mid focus. Otherwise, nothing too crazy off the board. Nothing too powerful off the board, I would say, either. As Xin Zhao going to be the first pick here for Elysium. Ooh, salty run back. This team is pretty angry about not taking home the Dubsky last season, and they showed it last week with a 2-0 win over TPO, if I'm not mistaken. As Loki gives me a as her org
Yes,
got rolled.
I can give you a yes because I'm looking at the match history right now.
And not biased like someone in this stream. As TSI going with the Zachary. Sorry, the Zach as the
Don't
response to
want
the
that.
Zin. Okay. I mean, can't get Crescent Guard if you're just on top of the dude, I guess.
Yeah, but you can get knocked away by the Crescent Guard, and then it's much more
Not
difficult
if
whether
you're
you've already used that swing
super
shot,
good at
right?
the game and time it or just get him to hit you. It's not super hard, I guess.
Yeah, if he's already there, then you just throw him away.
I
It's not too
mean,
bad where I'm sat.
get him off of me.
But I mean, I guess he is
Okay.
a bit sticky. You know? It might be a bit difficult
Literally, yeah.
to get
He
him
was
off
made for this,
as
though.
you know exactly. We're also gonna get Varus chosen here on this red side. Team's gonna invade. Um, I don't really know where this draft is going. I'll be honest. These
They have
two,
Engage. They have
yeah,
CC at least. That's better than some teams, especially my solo queue teammates hate drafting Engage. Could
very
never.
true. I mean, Elysium so
What?
far, not the biggest fans of draft and engage either. Zinzao, good as follow up, but not as that primary go forward person. Corki now draft alongside again, more follow up. Gonna need something at some point,
Okay.
I'm sure, to really get that fight started. But you look at the Corki right now, a lot more of the time you think towards the Nami as your support. At which point you're engaged, but also come from one of those solo lanes that kind of makes you think just pick a tank on top lane and hope that you can hold out or something of the like, as we are about to get that pick there for Elysium. Usually what they go towards, they are actually just going
Oh,
to go Leona. Okay.
you've
Diverting a little
seen
bit.
you've seen a lot more Leona relative to after her fall off from like 2021, 22 being her recent peak. She's slowly coming back up as some other tanks get pushed down the meta as Rom would be an interesting response here. Not really. I don't know. I wouldn't want to waste Braum here when there's still potentially the nightmare that is Ashe Seraphine or Lux Caitlyn on the other side of a potential game 2 or 3
Doesn't look great
draft.
either so far, right?
Like, what are you
Corki,
blocking?
you can block some rockets, I guess, but there's nothing
Uh,
else really.
Zin
Um, uh,
pierces. I guess you can tank the Zenith Blade if you stand in front with the
there's any
shield,
old
which,
tank, though, right?
well, I guess if you're in front of your Varus, you can tank it, maybe, but that's really, like, that's 2 whole projectiles that are worth blocking.
Yeah. I mean, it depends how much Elysium care about it, right? If they pick around it on 4-5, or if they just kind of ignore it and say, you know what, you can have whatever value it wants, we don't care. We're going to be absolutely fine as we are. We'll have to see as we
They
do
kind of
get into
could
those.
just go double melee, though.
It's An interesting
Unless,
decision to go to Braum here, but it's what they've locked in. It's comfort
yeah,
at
I
the
mean,
very least,
unless
right?
now they banned the Lux. Are they worried about the Lux mid lane possibly
That's
from
good.
Elysium?
Star
I
Burrito does enjoy
guess.
it, right? Star Burrito has a lot of games on Ari. He is an Ari abuser, and then
Clearly,
beyond
as it's
that, it's
banned.
like Ari's gonna be I imagine first rotation for most of the series. Beyond that, Star Burrito has Lux and then a whole bunch of other mages. So just picking up the highest one, and there's the next one on the list as well. Zerath taken away, but this time by Elysium, perhaps trying to save that for their mid lane for game 2. As now Team
This
Soul Invade, I would imagine going to pick mid here, but then again, their mid laner has some wacky picks up his sleeves. Maybe they even give a counter. I'm not sure.
No, they're gonna take the Lissandra. A bit of a wacky pick, not really. Old school pick, as it's double Freljord now, but you're just kind of leaving. I guess maybe this is to counteract a potential. I think you could take a Silas into this. Like, I think you could just kind of go double melee on the side of Elysium, completely circumvent the Braum entirely, and just kind of brawl. Like, you have Corki, or you draft a Swain and you win lane. That is also an option, I guess, on the side of the Firebirds.
It's another thing that doesn't really have all too much projectile
You
damage out,
got,
right?
yeah, I mean, you have E, and that's it.
He's focused on a lot more other things, as
Does the
they're going to
wave
draft a
count?
Renekton blind as well.
Ooh.
I believe his Q shouldn't at all.
Does E-Wave count? Or not E-Wave, sorry. Does Ult Wave count as a projectile?
No.
I would imagine it doesn't, because that'd be a
Uh,
really weird thing to block.
uh, Definitely can't block a Renekton W.
No, you can't
That's
block
going to stun
Renekton.
you
You
up no
also
matter
can't
what.
block Renekton E. So you're kind of just really pressed for any reason. I guess it's decent counter engage, and it's going to be a matchup draft here. It's going to be a matchup counter in the top lane with the Garen. Interesting. Okay.
I mean, that's a lot of the time what you expect from these kind of guys in the top lane. They see something that they feel like they can counter. They're going to drop a lot more into that instead of focusing maybe a bit more on those overall game matchups. A lot more focus on being strong yourself instead of being able to go for that massive team fight. As it matters a little bit more, right? And if you can win your lane that much harder against someone, then you can really start to dominate more than just your lane. And Garen's a great chance to do precisely that. You can go from pushing the Recton under to finding dives because Garen things, and then you start running around the map and Corki just randomly gets Demacia'd out of nowhere.
I can
That sounds fun.
see that happening, but it's good counter engage. Like, TSI have incredible counter engage. Lissandra, Braum, Varus, very good at counter engaging, but who besides Zac? Because Zac and Lissandra can kind of get their way in there. How is Garen ever getting into the backlines here? Like, you say you want, like,
Gets to
obviously
start there
Corki
almost.
can get Demacia'd at any time, but it's how close do you? Corki's a bit of a close range champion, but how close do you expect Corki to be playing that he's going to be able to get a Garen on top of him consistently and not have the team?
If we're looking team fights, then that's quite difficult. I think Team Soul Invade not really playing so much for that, right? That when you pick something like the Garen, you're not looking so much towards those team fights.
But
You're
half
looking
your
a
team
lot
is team
more.
fight.
You specifically are looking a lot more at destroy the Renekton in lane and then hope you can snowball that
That is true.
elsewhere, right? And to be fair, we've seen throughout the years top laners they're able to flank every now and again. Renekton especially a great champ for doing precisely that. When you can get onto the backline early, you really force out either the key summoners, which I would have to imagine Varus goes for cleanse here. If he doesn't, then I'm having question marks because he's up against Leona in the first place. So a little bit less value, I guess, than Renekton as well. This type of game for Elysium. So maybe something else the Garens need to think about there is that if I can beat him in the lane, then he's not disgusting in the side lane as a split push threat. And then because our ADC is going to be picking something like the cleanse, Lissandra has amazing self heal. He's not going to be much of a threat throughout the rest of the game. So I just need to make sure his lane phase is what really gets stuffed, and then the 4v4 might be enough for my team to win.
Maybe it's possible. Renekton, famous just early game champion. If you put him behind, he's never catching up. Swain is going to be scaling. He's going to likely become a problem. He's probably going to go a little bit of bulk on him. I think he also just kind of wins this lane. It's kind of the issue with TSI. I think they've drafted one really, like, the Garen lane, yes, is good in theory. On the other end, the mid and bot lane not looking super great in the 2v2. I don't really know what Brahm's going to be doing here in this lane. Like it's looking like it's gonna be a Corki free poke and engage onto the Varus situation for quite a while.
I mean, we pointed out when it was drafted, right? This was kind of the sticking point where we were sat. Braum has a fun time into Leona in particular because you could use that Leona going forward as you guaranteeing yourself peel and your Varus peel as well. But the Corki part, maybe not thought about as much, and as such, it feels like Elysium, they almost don't need to send that Leona on the trigger button. Instead, they can kind of pull back and play their poke because Brawl can't block everything. You're Swain and Corki are going to have a fun time playing that kind of in between range where the Varus is going to be useful, but basically no one else is for Tomb Solo Invade. And at that point, they're the ones invading, they're the ones engaging rather onto the Zenzao, and that becomes a lot more difficult to play those fights.
Sorry, I saw the Pengu Garen, it broke me.
I love
I just
Pengu
couldn't. I love Pengu Garen. We won't be seeing him in this game as we do have to play in tournament draft to make sure that we don't get any of the April Fool's changes because sadly it is a package deal. Wait, Loki, what was that? We do get Pengu Garen?
Yeah,
We didn't have him last. Well, we didn't even see Garen last week, but I did not know that it works without it. I'm so happy now, actually.
yeah.
This is a
I've had a
great
Pengu
day.
Garen elsewhere, so it's always great.
Oh, yes.
I
It's
just,
only like
I
2
don't
weeks
know
a
why it
year.
isn't permanent at the end.
Because then it wouldn't be special.
I don't care. He's cool.
That is
I'd
true.
use that
I would
skin.
just love to see
I
it
don't
every
even play
game.
Garen.
I would start playing Garen.
Exactly. That's how they make more Garen mains. Maybe
Right.
that's why they don't do it.
Right. Do you not want to make money?
Maybe that's why they don't do it, because they don't want more Garen mains.
But they should want more Garen mains. Funny if they did. Think about it. More Garen mains means, I don't know, smaller brain players? I don't know. Maybe they're more impressed by new champions with a bajillion mechanics.
I'd be scared of that.
I would be too.
Well, we're going to take a short little break right now while we get ready for the speculate, because it's going to take its time. We'll be back when the game number 1 is ready for us. We'll be back in just a few with Elysium versus Team Solo Invade.
And we are here with game one of our sadly only best of 3 today. As little rollouts here is maybe an invade from one Mango. No, not meant to be. Unfortunate. As it will just be traded wards and wow, they're even gonna clear it. How nice of them.
Starting with the sweeper. I have a personal gripe to say with this one. We have a stream mode in game one. We're going to see if we can
Oh
pick
my goodness.
later on. Henceforth, this mid laner will only be known as Lysandra.
I don't remember their name. I feel stupid for not remembering their name.
Their name is not in English anyway, so it would have been difficult.
I did do some detective work last time to figure it out, and I've forgotten, unfortunately. Oops.
This is on them. They forget
True.
they forget they're on stream mode. Therefore, they are called Lysandra in this game.
You don't get to be real. You are a figment at this point, or something of the
They feel
sort.
very real in this lane mode. Starburrito not having a fun time until to start things off.
That is the Swain matchup early. Ooh, doesn't get the E either, so it's just gonna be a bit of pain and suffering for a little bit longer. These claws are hitting hard, actually. Like, I don't think this Lysandra has missed a claw yet.
Who's having a real tough time of things. They know exactly where Mango did not start, but there's no vision being spotted on these Raptors at this point. So both junglers clearing from top to bottom, and this should be known about by everyone involved in this one. Of course, Mango though, not going to make things as easy as just that. He's maybe even looking for a level 3 at mid.
Could get a level 3. They do have Frozen Path ready. Don't get the CC. Nice flash! And the wind becomes lightning. Connects. They just need a little more damage. Bliss able to flash out to safety. And Bees is around. Burrito going for the kill. Just short on the auto attack. And now Bees trying to turn this around. Still has the passive, but a great pull into the visions of war. Can they get the damage down just in time? They will be able to. It's first blood to Mango on a beautiful gank mid, and now Relics jumping in with Dilly. Dilly maybe going in a little bit too deep as Gunny has the stacks. The cleanse come out. They're looking for Wolfman. The Q connects. It's going to be a kill for Wolfman, a kill for Relics, and it's a Portal combat, baby, in the bot lane. As the damage coming in from Relics, it's so much. Leona's so broken in 1v1s where she just doesn't die instantly. As jump in from
Yes,
Star.
didn't get the base.
Stayed around, had to get this wave in. Ooh, gonna miss the claw or grasp, whatever. We're still going, guys. What the heck? Grub lost by Mango, no flash. Relics is here though, so they know they can't really go for a play. And finally, I think we've chilled out a little bit, hopefully.
I think we have. That gives me time to talk about what happened in the bot lane, because the difference in that fight is the summoners that everyone chose, right? Wolfman surviving that little bit longer, able to turn it into a 1-for-1 because he started barrier. That's why you go barrier for your lane phase. Later on, I would not be shocked if he is in purgatory because he chose to go barrier. But for now, he ends up getting a kill as a result. But Dilly, on the other hand, he went cleanse into just like brawl Lysandra. He has chosen to go cleanse, and honestly, that's the reason why he died. I think if he goes barrier, he has enough to survive that fight, and maybe that fight looks even more different and even more in the favor of Elysium. Instead, it's just the 1-for-1 that ADC's trading their lives, but the Varus also getting that kill means I think Wolfman's in a bit of a happier place than Dilly, who now, of course, is completely summonerless, whereas Wolfman still has the flash.
Seems, Ludicrous playing a bit on the edge as nice pull coming in from the Never Move again from Star, and that is, that's pretty much going to be the experience for these two, is throw spells at each other until someone goes down. Narva popping the Ignite as another Never Move connects. Star will be tanking a tower shot in response to Narva. Flashing forwards, will not secure the kill as Lysandra going forwards onto Star with the gank, but will fall to the visions of war. Bees gets hit by the Never Move in exchange for the gooey strikes coming through. Will be able to back Star off, but does not save the mid laner as Mango with the threat of also engaging here if need be.
Yeah, that was unsavable. Unfortunately, like, there's the Lysandra that I understand that your jungler's in the area and you want to try and help out in that 2v1 situation, but he's turning up so that you don't die. Then go in and give Starburrito that kill anyway, which means that your jungler turned up for nothing. He's delayed his clear towards the bot side, for absolutely no reason. Mango now a camp ahead or so. Of course, losing the early skeleton, taking the top side. He's just a straight up camp ahead, right? In terms of this tempo, B as well going to be very late on his Grand Prix clear because that's still not spawned just yet. So in terms of the jungle matchup, you don't do your jungler any favors, you don't do yourself any favors. And now Star Burrito, he might find himself down a little bit of CS, but he already has a lost chapter to his name, so I don't think he cares.
Not a care in the world. Has the mana regen now to just continue the harass and is getting a pretty solid amount of HP off of the Lissandra. Like, hitting most of these never moves and Visions of War now is going to really start increasing the HP. I think it's 5 per. Is it 5? I don't remember. I haven't played Swain in a while.
It's 15, I think.
It's 15? I remember they nerfed it because it was just too good. Ooh. Nice Valkyrie away from Dilly. Will get the flash out of Relics, at least with the stretching strikes. Can Relics get out of here? Another slow coming in on top of everything. Wolfman, there's the Q coming through. Oh, just not getting a turret shot onto them as Bees and Dilly just having to stay put under the tower in a guaranteed 1 for nothing, unless maybe TSI want to go a little crazy. No, they don't. They're going to take the responsible reset and get their free kill.
Yeah, in and out. Just like that. Like, very nice play on the bot side. Relics, unfortunately, getting caught up by that lane gang. We can see it brewing, but of course, when you're hiding in a bush with no vision, right, very good opportunity. Start winning out in your bot lane. Now Wolfman, who is, by the way, going for the on-hit build on this Varus lead tempo as the main giveaway to that one. Haven't pulled out just yet, but running it the whole time. Big Beak actually fought by his cleanse, by the way, but he's getting now way further ahead.
Narva gets jumped on, and the Ignite's going to take down Narva there. Ludicrous gets the kill with the help of the junglers. Relics not going to land the E. Would have followed all the way back to the little frozen path right there, but Lissandra able to get out pretty simply. Will just be a 1 for nothing across the map.
But it's still these awful trades, feeling very rough right here.
This is revenge.
Oh, absolutely.
You got all those nice early trades pre-3. This is what it's like now. Welcome to reality.
Really nice vision play there as well from Star Burrito. We got to see like the tail end of it. Just chucking his W down over the wall, spotting out if B is already on his Raptors, seeing that he isn't able to say, okay, he's not here right now. You suspect he's going to be on the top side. If he's taking his Raptors a little bit later, then we might have time to sneak away this Drake before Zach can get down here. That's exactly what Mango's looking for, but we're going to have a massive trade on mid instead.
The Ascension coming through in exchange for the Frozen Prison. And, oh, the flash for flash means the never move doesn't connect. Star Burrito out of the ult, but Lissandra will fall to the trailing auto attack of Dilly, who rotated off a dragon for this. It is a clean win for Elysium right there.
It's just too far forward, right? You're trying to take an aggressive trade when you know the enemy team is on Drake. Mango could have peeled off, choosing not to, so getting nothing against bot.
Nice combo there onto Wolfman. Still not taking a ton of damage because Dilly is locked down. Chain of Corruption not quite used yet. There it goes down into the cleanse was early, but is it even going to matter? Wolfman gets the stun off of the concussive blows, and it's going to be a double kill for Wolfman on the Forest. Barrier diff, the cleanse diff too, actually. He messed up his cleanse a little bit. As now a play on the top side. Ludicrous trading into Narva. Can they get the CC down? As there's the wind becoming lightning, and it strikes down Narva in the top lane to go 0-2. And now, oh my goodness, 27 CS down.
W, by the way. That
oh
play
no,
is
yeah.
still courtesy of Star Burrito.
Star Burrito is a beast right now.
He is absolutely dominant across the whole rift. He is, you can really feel his impact.
Fearlessly, holy cow. I mean, just standing at the... He plays all the nice edges. Oh, Relics has been caught pretty nastily. Oh my goodness, Gunny, that's a rough one there. Do they have the team to jump in to back it up? They more than have enough to do that, as Relics will be sacrificed for 2 stacks of the passive of Star Burrito. Gets the slow on the W. Will just buy a little more time. Star Burrito deciding it's time to go in. Mango's coming down. Maybe they have an angle here, but you can see Dilly not responding to this play. How tanky is this guy going to be? Star Burrito has so much HP right now. Getting that healing. And Dilly's finally rotated up. There goes Gunny Thick. There goes... Oh, wow, the Crescent Guard used for good measure. And it's going to be 3 in the end, they overcommit for a kill onto the support, and they hand over 3 in exchange.
B exploding in precisely the same place where it exploded earlier on in the game.
Oh my god,
Both
that's
his death
almost
with his
exactly
passive.
it.
It literally
Oh
is the
my
same
god.
place. As I said, I had literally deja vu from where he died the time before.
How? You gotta stop walking there, bees.
It's unsafe.
You can't go there. It's a cursed spot on the map. It's just you have to accept it.
It's very cursed when Star Burrito is looking like he is just complete drain tanking
207.
it up. I mean, it's precisely what you'd expect from a Swain in that type of position, right? Just drain tanking the hell out of everything. You can't really get through him. You have to run away, but he's not allowing you to run away either. It felt like it was just inevitable that they were going to die once he was able to, play in that
Narva
effective
just-
range. What is happening in top lane, by the way? This is
a pretty... Well, when you're behind, unfortunately, it's not quite a counter pick, and you lose wave control because Renekton will just solo you every single time.
Yeah, he seems to have done a bit of that.
He holds ult for your ulti, and then he just gets a bunch of HP back. And you can't do anything about it.
It's a 40 CS there. Ludicrous upper level as well. Narva not
Double, half an item, too.
Yeah.
This is a brutal position to be in, as maybe they're fishing for Dilly. They get the chains down into the Glacial Fissure. They didn't really get anything into Dilly, though, as Gunny's trying to do a chase down. Will connect on the stun, but is there more than enough here? They probably will get the Leona, if anything else. As a little bit of juking coming through. Wolf has a flash hit. The auto is just short. The W didn't drop it. Dilly's on a killing spree with a beautiful flash response. As there's the rocket connecting the Vision of War. Not going to hit. Gunny just surviving on a little one instead of a big one there. And oh, what a turnaround. Dilly spacing beautifully, and Relic salvages the play.
How did he not even go 1-for-1 there, Wolfman? That's so unfortunate. Barely
Dude, Eclipse
hanging
is
on to life with Relics.
I don't think you understand how broken Leona W is.
Oh, I do.
Because it...
But still.
It's so broken. Ah, I hate this spell so much.
I love it.
I love it when I'm playing Leona. When I'm playing against it, I'm like, this is the worst. Why does she get like 60 free resist on each? Terrible ability. Or incredible ability. Horribly unbalanced.
It's a very good thing for a support to have, right?
Oh, awesome thing for a tank support to have. Nightmare to play against, as we just saw there. Wolfman is going to be real sad about that. That was with Bork, if I'm not mistaken, too.
I'm not sure he had it yet.
Okay, if he didn't, I did not see when the completion came through. Probably got on the base. That would make sense. That's brutal still. Like, oh my goodness.
I think even like without Bork passive on the on-hit part, even just like the once in every 3 hitting the slow, probably enough to get that kill, right? Just need a little bit more time to get through Relics there. Not quite enough handed over to him.
Well, Wolfman's currently the...
second trait.
We are looking at second trait. I don't think it's going to be much of a contest here. You can see taking a reset on the Lissandra. They have no mid prio. They have no bot prio. This is just a give-up situation on this dragon. They're going to have to fight back in Drake's. Good news, it's not an Ocean Tree. Or an Ocean Soul. Bad news, it's not a Chemtech Soul. Really bad news, actually. It's going to be a Cloud Soul. That's actually kind of terrible on this. That's really bad, actually, for TSI. Like, fast Renekton, fast Swain, fast Leona, fast Zin. I'm crying.
The underrated part of that is the fact that Gorky has multiple ults that he can also use.
Oh yeah, he can just keep rocking it. There's no cooldown on it.
Exactly. Everyone loving this Cloud Lily for Elysium.
Ooh, chain wasted too. Dilly knows.
Great Valkyrie.
Dilly knows exactly how they're gonna play. He's making such aggressive reads.
Which, I'd say I'm still surprised that he went into this matchup.
This is...
Especially Wolfman. I don't know who I'm more surprised at, I'll be honest. Am I more surprised that Dilly going cleanse or Wolfman not going cleanse?
I respect the cleanse a lot. I think it's not that crazy that either of them opted for their sums. I think it's crazy that Dilly has successfully crawled out of the hole, because if Corki doesn't get ahead in lane, especially against a champ like Var, if this were Poke Varus, it would never be recoverable in lane. They would have to wait for team fights, because he just puts down so much damage with just raw Q comets. But because it's on hit, it's kind of salvageable, and they found the one situation repeatedly where their jungler just shows up and kills everyone, or helps them kill everyone at least, to bring this one back into a lead. 250 gold shutdown. Wolfman was 3-0. Or 3 and
man.
1, whatever. You get what I
And
mean.
it's a 6k gold lead.
This is
Like, this has not felt like a 6k gold lead type of game, but you start to look down at what's happening in the scoreboard.
when
Like,
you realize where most of the gold lead
fair
is.
enough. It's an alarming amount in top, I'd imagine. About
Yeah.
1.8k favorite Ludicrous. There's not even that much compared to the rest
Holy
of the
cow, Wolfman!
Yeah.
It's deleted! He's gone. Dilly's on a rampage. They're gonna try and get Star Burrito, possibly. Demonic Ascension. Is it gonna be enough? We see the double kill secured in the bot lane. It's not enough. They have no damage. And that's gonna be Bees going into passive. Star Burrito surviving on the goddamn boot passive of the upgrade. And maybe try to turn it around. Not gonna happen. Mango gets to go 3-0-3 thanks to Star surviving for so long. It's 14-5. It's a nearly 10k gold lead at 16 minutes.
The only positive is that you still have a lot of your turrets.
Yeah, somehow.
That is the only positive of what's happened so far. It's that
That's about to
managed to hold on
change.
to a lot of your structures, but as you say, that is about to change, right? Bot lanes had the first turret of the game full a couple of seconds ago.
Oh my goodness, that's so mean. Reset cancel. Reset cancel comes through. Mango's just tanking up the tower so Ludicrous can grab the plates off of it after. It's an easy 3-man in top lane without one of them even being there to do any work.
7 assists already to start Burrito.
These W's
9 out of the 15.
have been insane, by the way.
It's so annoying as well. Like that one there, especially around the tower, is utilized a lot. Where it's just like you're not allowed to walk through this specific choke at this specific time, and he's used that to perfection.
And you put what do you call it? You put some points into it early so that you get the decent, like the good range, so you don't have to leave lane. Like you could stay in the bush in river brush, and W the side lanes, so you could just interrupt people from existing. And it's so like you'd max W on support. Like there's support builds that just max it first, so you get 5k range global. As we're just face checking bushes. We're 2 levels up on the enemy jungler.
Okay, you got anti-heal now.
I mean, you have anti-heal, but it didn't really do anything. Lissandra didn't hit a spell.
Yeah.
So they didn't get to fight it.
Not hit the spells, unfortunately.
Yeah, you didn't buy a sword mail on Lissandra. Oopsies. This is so dire already.
It's approaching 11k. Ludicrous is going to take another 1v1 on top side.
Not even afraid. Has Dominus up still. Look at the damage. Narva's already cut down to nothing and dead to the Dominus passive. Are you kidding?
You're just not allowed to walk up like that. Unfortunately, I mean, when you're down by 60 CS, when you're down by 2 levels, I don't care how much of a stat checker you're playing. You yourself.
Renekton is the stat checker.
Exactly. Like Garen being Garen is not enough, right? You can be playing any kind of stat checker you want.
Relic?
Against a Renekton that's this fed is not enough.
Oh, nice double root, but the cleanse immediately comes through from Dilly, and Star Burrito is not having it right now. They said, you're gonna blind Lissandra into me? Okay.
There was one moment of near peril.
That was, that scary moment.
It feels like it's been, like, not even close to Star Burrito. He's been so comfortable already at that 2-item spike, and I mean, speaking of spikes, we now got a 2-item spike from Ludicrous on the top side. That feels way too early for a Renekton to have a 2-item spike.
You're never killing this guy. I don't care how many Garen ults you use on this dude. It's gonna take like 5 of them to kill Ludicrous right now.
Yeah, he needs the ARAM Mayhem, like, reset your ultimate when you use your
yes.
ultimate thing. And
Needs
I'm not
the
sure
ult,
that would be
needs
enough,
ult rev, needs its killing time to get some bonus damage in there, and it still wouldn't be enough. This Renekton so bulky, and then you have to get through stair, like the pain of.
You also have to do that while not dying to this Corki.
Yes, and the Renekton. You can't die to anyone on their team. I'm kind of convinced that Relics might be able to 1v1 some of these dudes right now at this game state.
It's close. I mean, Locket
Leona's scary
for a 1v1, but
yo, Locket is kind of fire.
It's a lot better in the teamfight situation, though, right? With the AoE shield, providing a bit more use in that type of
100-something HP AoE shield, awesome. As Narva, you got so lucky Chris didn't hit you with that. As it's just Baron time. Elysium are having none of it. They do not want to deal with this. They said, you are getting 20-minute Baron and you will like it.
it's so early that the T1 Baron isn't even throwing out. It's just still said you cannot contest because you are quite literally down 12,000 gold. If you want to contest, then instead of when we take the
Good
Baron
luck.
it becomes 13, it will become 14. That's the only difference.
Like, good luck facing this one down. You saw Bees just maybe try and get a sneaky walk up. Relic's just backed him off so fast. Just checked him so quickly. The threat of the Leona just being in the jungle is... And speaking of threats, Star Burrito is a big threat right now. And, will be able to walk away. Nice W. Did get to dodge the never move as... An engage onto Ludicrous. Maybe this is what they want. But just there's nothing coming through. Ludicrous is still at half HP, has the empowered Q, and the damage finally comes through, but it's not on the side of TSI. It's on the side of Elysium, and it's going to be an ace at 21.5 minutes, and that's going to be the game to go with it. Oh, no, Liz is alive. Hold on. Maybe there's a chance. Check it.
Hold on like there's something they can do.
Yeah, watch this. What if there's some crazy play?
Watching this. They are
watching as the base goes down. 5 seconds on Gunny
Thick. Is that not what you meant?
Oh, that's another one, and it's not an ace.
Not an ace.
Starbreeder's only 5-0 and 7.
Let me get them. Not an ace.
Not an ace. It's a 5v4 in about 4 seconds, and maybe the lower health bars means they can take it. Mango's going low, but Narva's already gone. Ludicrous has put the beating on this Garen. This is a counter matchup, as you said earlier. I don't believe it.
He picked it.
He picked it, not...
believe it. He picked it, not us, right?
We didn't have a choice. We had to be like, okay, maybe. Clearly it didn't work.
Yeah, it's the idea of just stat checking Renekton early on, but it's clearly not worked out this time. Jungle intervention, mid lane intervention from mid lane.
No, the game's not over. See? Told you. Just wait.
Yeah, small issue of 2 inhibs falling and then 17,500 gold.
That's CS. That's free farm.
Yeah, it might become a 16,000 gold lead by the time the soul spawns.
Look, I'm trying. We're trying. I'm trying to pull for anything right now because it is.
There's a point where you just gotta kind of accept it. I feel we're at that point.
This is a rough one to say the least.
Just look at the shutdowns, man. That tells you what you need to do.
700 shutdown. How does the Leona not have a shutdown? Full item ahead of the Braum, and we're like, nah.
3 deaths, I guess.
Support shutdowns are always really wonky because how do you calculate their gold diff without overvaluing their gold diff? Riot really didn't tell us how to do it either.
Yeah, I mean, when you got a 3rd death as well, depending on when you got your assist, it kind of just mitigates any chance of a shutdown.
Makes no sense. Sometimes it makes sense, usually doesn't.
I mean, bounties never make sense. The idea
no, I miss old bounty
system. There's no way
system.
to make it make sense, ever. Like,
no.
Whatever I do, it will end up being wrong, so...
Give me back my 0-10 Scion having a bounty on him because he took 3 towers.
Yeah.
Come on, Riot.
Whatever they do, they'll be wrong, right? So it's just...
Someone will find a way to complain about it like I do right now.
Exactly. That's what it is.
And to be honest, in this kind of game state, this ain't gonna save it. Going for an engage. Lissandra does nothing. Instantly has to self tomb, and that's a jump in from Relics, just eating the tower. Doesn't really care if the team gets to benefit from it. Dilly, 9 kills, make it 10 under the tower. It's an ace.
You just burn all their flashes afterwards as well for style.
You might as well. The game's freaking over. I think it won't be a long one tonight after the 6-game hell that we went through to open the season. 24.5 minutes. The Nexus goes boom on the side of Elysium. Or in favor of Elysium, I should say.
That wasn't even close.
Oh my.
Was not even close.
Holy.
That was
holy hell.
Absolute domination.
24k damage from Star Burrito.
They weren't even that tanky on the side. You know, if you're farming like damage,
Ludicrous
you're
doubled
just
the
pure
goal.
1k per minute off of like actual meaningful damage.
Ludicrous almost doubled the gold of Narva that game. Like it's a few hundred short, but
there's a way to get a positive spin on a
no,
game
there is not.
Right, it's a 20k gold lead in 24 minutes with a team that won 27-6. I think we just send it to a break, and
I don't think
we
we have a
hope that
choice.
we hope the Team Solo Invade can also take a short little break and can recover themselves because that was not even close.
Do we fight to hold our heads up high and beat the drum to what we love? Risk the fall, or we have felt it all come crashing down from far above. Stars are rising, countless worlds colliding, only one will take it all. Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies, the champions of a world that we defy. A solar ray of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the last Hearing voices from afar, join the madness when the curtain falls. Risk it all, hold nothing back. Seize the day, we must attack. Stars are rising, countless worlds colliding, only one will take it all. Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we make the final call? We are the ones to ignite the darkened skies, the champions of a world that we defy. A solar ray of the few who rise up high, and we all fight at the Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we bring to fall the giants?
And we are back after a thrashing in game number 1 from Elysium. TSI looking to pull it back and send us to game number 3, but yeah, the reigning champs don't seem like they stand much of a chance against a team keen on winning a second title at the moment.
No, that was not very fun for TSI.
For them, for us, it was very interesting.
Well, yeah, that was just not very kind from Elysium, honestly. Defend champs, you'd expect to be a bit more gracious than what we just got to witness.
Did
but,
they ask nicely for them to stop in all chat?
really not. That was not very nice at all. As Elysium carrying on from where they left off, of course, 2-0 in week 1, stepping on even more throats, I guess. Though that is not their quickest win of the season.
Which is crazy to say that, because that was pretty fast.
That was pretty fast. It's almost scary. But they got a 23-minute win in their first series against DPOs. Falling a little bit short this time, I guess. But
Oh,
it's
falling
fine.
short. Yep, that's what I would put it as. How disappointing of you guys. How dare you?
How dare you only win in...
Ooh, Ari unbanned. This is, yep, it's over.
Just take the R1 Ari. No?
I've seen enough. Unless they're trying to
be
get
fair,
the Ari themselves?
They didn't take Ari. Elysium didn't take Ari in game 1.
It was banned.
No, sorry. Yeah, my brain.
It's rotation banned.
Yeah, my brain is way lost.
And they are going to B1 it, which is... Do they have a counter pick for this? Like, do they have a pocket? I don't know, Mel, Victor, like, Ori. We're going to handshake. We're going to do an old school handshake. Okay.
Oriana makes sense. But I was wondering if we could get some high tier shenanigans.
Okay.
Default here.
That's a lot of confidence to give the guy who just curb stomped your team their best champion. And then you show Zaya Ori. Okay. Intriguing.
Zaya, she's not as popular, of course, as she once was. Jarvan into it, not so much there for the Zaya, more so for the fact that Oriana is so incredibly immobile. As well, Jarvan Ari, an amazing combo in the mid jungle. Elysium starting to build a really nice looking draft here.
Oh,
already on the back foot, taking the Ezreal as well, where it's here, and they're just looking to pile on the pressure. They still have time to go tanky to try and mitigate if they do end up going Ezreal instead. They're going to go to 6.
So they're looking to just not bother and just shove this Zaya in for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I don't know how much the Zaya really mind. The early game doesn't feel as strong as maybe some other champs that can really look to punish. I mean, you're a punisher, but you're not like a aggressive trader, right? You're there to peel back.
I don't.
TSI, if they go tanky, I don't really see an easy way through the front line right now for Elysium if they've already locked that Zig.
I like this draft. I don't know if I like Skarner specifically in this situation. It depends on how good the Skarner is, I think. Like, if the Skarner is doing really hot, gets a nice E into the middle of the team, Shockwave into R, maybe. Or even just finding good picks, honestly. Like, they don't need to find a crazy combo here with the Skarner specifically. They could probably find someone else to do that for them. It looks like they're gearing for a Rakan. That's usually what Zayas want. But
Question.
Who knows?
Is this Skarner top or jungle?
Could be jungle. Or could be top. Sorry, I'm picking out the wrong. I'm not seeing any Skarner games for Narva here, so it's looking like a jungle.
Either of them.
That's concerning.
And that's what's really throwing me. Like, Skarner top has taken quite a rise in prio, and the fact that they're willing to take it on 3 here instead of taking that Rakan,
that kind of tells me that it's
crazy.
It tells me that it's probably a jungle lock-in, because there's no way they're blinding top lane after the nonsense that just happened last game. But they did just let the Rakan go for free as well.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to
an
take
issue.
There's no way they're banning Skarner.
No one's banning Skarner. Yeah, you haven't shown anyone on it all season, or in solo queue.
Why are we not taking Rakan on 3? If that's what we're looking for as TSI. They clearly have a different support in mind. If they don't want to take Rakan on 3, I don't know if they're trying to get counter pick and support matchup instead.
But why wouldn't you want counter in the top matchup, considering you have Xayah Rakan right there?
Oh,
And it's
cannot
Ziggs.
explain it,
Ziggs,
especially when you have Skarner, he is flexible, right? It's like picking the Ambessa. You can flex him jungle and top. Now
they're going for
you
support
break your
counter.
flex, and you get your counter pick for support.
Okay, they're gonna go for top counter or top blind here and get support counter. I'm intrigued. It's not on paper a bad
Why?
draft, but
What
order.
do they not like about Xayah Rakan and the Ziggs in particular, where they're like, you know what? We have to give over our top counter pick to do this specifically. They must have something in mind here on R5, otherwise,
Something crazy?
yeah. Otherwise, I have to say I'm really not liking how TSI have drafted. If they don't have something like crazy to destroy the Ziggs lane with the Xayah, then I have to just question why.
This
And
would
you
need
get
to
a
be
Zarhin pick
like
for Gnar.
this would need to be a counter to the level of AP Misfortune in 2016. Otherwise, I don't know why you're not just taking the Rakan here.
Okay, such a good neutralizer as well.
And still flex or no, not flexible. Sorry, Zehen top lane. I forgot we had the Jarvan.
I really like the Maokai support pick here. It's difficult to counter a Maokai support. Anytime, if you want to pick something aggressive, then Maokai's there for it. If you want to pick something passive, then he has kind of enough training power with his saplings in the bushes.
Interesting. I don't love this.
I don't really like much of it here for Team Solid Invade. I'm just. It feels like they lost their way in this one.
They got
had a very
they had
solid
such
draft
a good
started.
opening.
Orianna, Xayah, Rakan sounds great. I mean, Rakan is maybe enough of a ball delivery system anyway, right? He just granted
Yeah.
forwards.
Now you don't have one.
And
besides
now,
Gnar-
I mean, you're hoping on Gnar to jump on someone's head.
Yeah, you hope Gnar gets into the entire enemy team in Mega, and then hits a Shockwave ult. But it's so much easier for Rakan. He charms them, brings them in, and then double airborne. It's just such an easy. And now Janna's here, and it's awkward. It's like Janna's not really a particular. Doesn't really counter Maokai, or Jarvan for that matter. What does she do
I
into
would like
Ziggs?
to point out somehow Team Solid Invade has still got a good counter matchup on the top side. Gnar is
Despite-
one of those annoying rats that Zarhen doesn't like.
I don't even know how they got that.
As the Zarhen into a Gnar for reasons. Maybe they just are incredibly confident coming off of game one. Wouldn't be able to blame them for that one, but personally wouldn't fancy this matchup as remix. But to each their own. I can't say anything.
Janna.
I'm-
Janna's here. There's a reason we haven't seen a lot of Janna in organized play. It's just because she's not that strong anymore.
Yeah, your name is not reckless.
Like, very few people want to pick up this champion. I think she's strong in solo queue, but that's just because where you win lane, you kind of can just convert that into infinite healing and shielding. But, like, your queue is too inconsistent. Unless you're snap, like, you have to go for snap queues, so reaction queues, on ping every single time. You have a poke tool, which isn't going to really do much into Ziggs, because he's going to just return it in, like, 3 times. And then your shield's cool, I guess. And your Monsoon actually griefs your team, because it pushes everyone away from you. So unless they jump all in on Xayah or Orianna, you're kind of just getting everyone away from your Skarner.
I don't see the vision.
The vision for Elysium, though.
Well, I mean, Elysium,
So obvious.
We've seen their drafts throughout this, but they are
They're solid.
an amazing mix of comfort while also having some great team fight as well, right? Ari Jarvan, we said before, great playmaking potential. Ziggs looks like he's going to have a pretty chill lane into Xayah Janna. Has a Maokai there to help him out. Later on, there's going to be an artillery cannon firing in all over the place. The question I have is in top lane. Choosing the Zarhin into Gnar is not a fun time, especially during that lane phase. Not a good matchup at all for the Zarhin. But if you think you're just better, then, I mean, we just said before that Garen's not a great time for Renekton, and we saw what happened. So, this
If
time
you can
play,
survive.
mainly into ranged, which makes it a little more difficult. But, I mean, yeah, if you survive, then you're just living.
Because, yeah, we just saw that happen last game, as you mentioned, on the Renekton. Just the goal of survive the lane, wait for the jungle to intervene, and then just be a team fight menace. Problem solved. Like, That's kind of why they're drafting this. You said Elysium have great team fighting, and this is pretty much one of those picks. They want their Zehen to just run into the enemy team and get a super ult down, maybe get his passive off and delete everyone, or do a ton of damage so the rest of the team could just do easy cleanup work like Ziggs and Ari love to do.
Well, we'll have to see if they're able to do that. So we are going to take a short little break before we get into game 2 proper. On paper, this one not looking very close, but they're going to struggle to get as much as game 1.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, 24 and a half? Yeah, they're going to struggle to get that fast of a win. That's a challenge, isn't it? Now that we said it, they're gonna do it.
It's not outside of their own possibility, and I think that says enough about how this draft is looking, at least from our perspective. We'll see if Team Solenbay can bring things back with their hands after this.
And we are back with possibly the final game of the day. It feels weird to only have like 2 or 3 games as Baba Booey goes out in the chat from Mango. It's a 1-0 lead for Elysium. You should probably turn that off. Thank you, Loki, before we get in trouble.
Um,
Yeah, I know, Loki.
Early game trouble. Sorry, I'm not taking a fun trade against Maokai of all things. Well, Relix, supportive, I guess. Just kind of wins the early 1v1 against the mid laner. And Star Burrito wants
God
to
damn.
really dog on him while he's down. Already using that ledge Q.
REW is just... RE early trade is actually kind of disgusting.
What makes it so good? It's really difficult, right?
She's just so aggressive. I
Your
love
wave
it.
clear is good because of it. Your early game trade power also quite nasty. Good start once more for Star Burrito. Presses onto the mid, has vision of when B is going to be coming down towards the Raptors. Yeah, they'll swat out. When that
It's,
first camp is
yep,
taken.
and that's just what happens when you're Janna. You kind of have to
What
take
is
W
the
level 1, and you get W'd on. Ooh, has the tornado, and is still... Oh, my goodness.
And that's after level up. With the extra HP that you get.
Karma was available if you wanted to run an enchanter. Sorry. I just...
Okay.
It's just...
There are many enchanters that people take before Janna, right? There's reasons. There are reasons for these things.
I think the only time I've taken Janna is actually to counter Leona. Because she has just such an insane matchup into her. And that's it. Never anyone else.
I don't blame you. I think this is just a little bit of a surprising one from all of
Shocking.
The TSI. Like we were talking about it during draft. We'll see if it
Ooh.
carries on. I mean, what do you do?
Gunny has to flash away the Ignite on him as Relics will flash follow.
Hold on.
Relics may have gone in too deep. We've seen this before. Good Bramble smash away, but
He's
Dilly
out.
playing defense and just able to get away.
Bushes. He provide just enough.
Oh!
Everything
my
so
God.
well. Oh,
That was like the
God.
first actual flub we've seen from Star this series. Besides like the super early trade, like level 2 against the Lysandra. But besides that, like that's the first dangerous flub they've made as they burn their flash and maybe could have got
Isn't it
towered.
fun how Maokai's over half HP again. Remember when he was like 2
Oh yeah,
HP?
remember when he was like 2 HP and he's just like he's chugged some potions, he's autoed a minion.
Ganythic's still down about 200, if that. You're gonna need some insane jungle intervention, which, to be fair, the Skarner is in the bot side. After clearing top bot, claiming that's crab, but unable to really get anything happening with the gang. Then just gonna turn back around, maybe look towards mid. No one there to receive. Star Burrito didn't take that bait.
Yeah, that's what NATO mostly does.
Oh, my God.
Hurts my soul.
The
What the heck
positive,
was
I
that?
guess,
Oh, that was a
is the
sapling.
The positive is that the Ziggs hasn't had a great time farming. He's had a great time throwing bombs at your team.
Yeah, the CS has not been great, which is very abnormal actually for Ziggs this early. His AD is atrocious, but usually his Qs are picking up these, and in powered auto attacks are usually picking these up pretty
But
easy.
his Qs have been directed at mostly
At
them,
Janna.
right? So,
He's trying.
maybe-
He's greeting. Dilly's like.
just face tank to make sure they can't get the CS.
Dilly's like. Look, you're telling me to pick between gold and CS, or 200 HP Janna. I'm taking that as Narva. This is a fight Chris has opted into. I just want to make it clear. Like, Chris has had the option to walk away for several seconds during this, and has chosen to...
You also had the choice to not pick Zahen into Nah. But
Honestly,
clearly
that's like the lesser of two issues, because he had the option to just wait for Narva to not be Mega, or to bounce the wave back. And it was like, eh, fine.
Now's a good time. Now's a good time to trade, because the Nah is lower than I am lower.
Well, he has no HP to trade because he burned all of it already. He burned... That was
Then
insane
again-
minion desync right there.
Does
but-
have Doran shield, so it's not permanent.
Has no potions, though. Does have 6, so he's going to have a big button to just create a circle on the floor where Narva can't do anything, really.
Another desperately needs to hit that Mega Nah. Get that ult back out. Once he hits that, look for some very aggressive trades. Before then, just playing it a bit more passively as you'd expect. Relic's making his way It's that bush. Not this one, that wood said.
I know Mango's here at
Mango.
least.
Yeah.
Ooh, both junglers down here. And before anything breaks out, I just want to, like, this feels so out of character for TSI. Like, Janna is such a passive champion. It's not what I would imagine they would play. Like, Karma and Nami can be aggressive, but this is just the opposite of what TSI, I feel like, are known for. Is there a Drake fight breaking out? Kind of?
And looking at it, that's a 2K
They're
star
looking
breach.
for it. Whoa, what an aggressive play there. There's no mana on the Ori, so they can't shockwave to get both. Star going super low, able to dodge away from the feather callback, but Mango goes down. They're going to lose the dragon, their first of the series, actually. But Dilly is alive. Bees is one. Gunny gonna pick up the kill there onto Mango, as Wolfman will be traded in reconciliation. Ooh, does Dilly have the damage? One more, but the shield comes through, and the Impale is there, and it's just a disaster. It's a triple for the Janna. What a pick for TSI. I take back everything I've said, Gunny. I was not familiar with your game. And like the Nautilus, this is the strongest, the richest Janna in the known universe. As, oh, Chris, that was...
We picked Janna so that we can get insane.
KS, all three of them.
No one else needs that goal. Skana? Never heard of it.
And we're not buying tier! Sorry, I'm yelling, but we're not buying tier? Triple kill? As, ooh, nice combo coming out. There's the flash, the W, the Bramble smash, the shockwave comes through, but Ori's stuck on the wrong side of the lane. And Relics, please don't. Relics, we've had this enough. Kills with the charm, that's not very common, actually.
Well,
and that was funny enough.
The Orbital Deception does make it look more difficult.
Ooh,
We're going in
wait.
on the top side as well. Bino ult.
He has no ult, loses out on the Smite fight. It was a 50-50, and...
Mango didn't go deeper, it's crazy to me.
Could have,
You know
maybe
Oriana's
was respecting...
made his
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe respecting Gunny, but I'm like, Relics is right here. Even without Flash, Relics is more threatening than a Gunny Janna, no matter how fed.
How many Phoenix codices you have.
I don't care that you have a Fiendish Codex and an Amp Tome. You have two cool books. I don't care. No way. Star, please don't tell me. Okay. I was
he's
so
just doing it to
worried.
make you panic a little bit, but he's fine.
Yeah. It's like I'm walking back anyways. Might as well throw some trades.
Now you can see his gold mine really come through, right? About 2 waves worth of CS. Now there's 2 kills. Able to spend his gold advantage on some boots. He already had the dark seal. So really not much. Lost chapter, still lost chapter. Still very playable for the Oriana in this type of matchup. You know, get a push out as well because of that base timer. But you gotta be careful which trades you choose to take. When Starbreaker has that ignite up once more, you have to be so careful. You have to at least have your shockwave available, plus maybe some extra damage as well, because I mean Starbreaker's all-in power is so scary already.
Yeah, we can see the item not the optimizations, the itemizations here. Dilly, I think, going for Ludens. That's my best guess. Is holy cow, that does so much damage. Ziggs is broken, and I'm not gonna pretend he isn't. And we're actually seeing, I think that's Reaver from Wolfman. Maybe is Storm Razor a Sheen item? I just want to make sure. Okay. No, it's an energized item.
That should be Essence.
Yeah, it is Essence Reaver. I just wanted to make sure because I was like, I don't remember what Storm Razor builds out of. I've not built it since it come back.
Teemo Slingshot and then the crit one.
It is just a Teemo Slingshot. It's very funny. Ludicrous is fine. Meganar goes down. Burrito hits a combo. Gunny, this is the least threatening support of all time. Like, look, if I'm comboing my lane opponent and a Janna walks in, I'm continuing to combo that person. I do not care.
Yeah. I mean, technically he has a bit more of a shield. That's about the
Like,
note
Maokai walks up, I'm backing off. I'm respecting. Janna, I'm ulting in.
Oh, if you ult in, then maybe she ults you back out. But not
Oh,
yet.
true. Oh, wait, maybe? Okay. I mentioned that maybe, or that this is not as aggressive as we like, or as we normally see from TSI. What if this is Flash Insec? What if this is an Insec?
I don't do that, but...
I recommend not doing it, but it would be cool if it was an Insec Janna.
It would be cool, but at that point, why aren't you just playing like Lee Sin support?
Well, we already determined that they're not making logical, like, incredible logical decisions right now, okay?
Okay.
Why isn't there Rakan R3?
An amazing question.
Life's biggest
will
mysteries
get
do
the
not
answer.
have answers, unfortunately, as Narva runs out of Mega, doesn't have the ability to get the boulder back, As Chris gets jumped by B.
He
They're
did
gonna
not
throw
need
the
to take
Impale
that
out.
phase.
Has ult and yeah, just perfectly buffered.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Ludacris didn't like take a back step there. We can see like the max range of the E there from B was like right at the very edge. Ludacris.
I don't know if he would have made it out.
He could have backed. Like, I don't know when you can start seeing him, but you have to warden push. Like if he just takes.
Oh yeah,
back,
I thought you meant yeah that you can't. Gunny missed the flash.
Yeah, you're not getting rid of the impale, but like the initial E. Yeah.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. As Mango picks up the
You
kill
didn't take
there
that death either.
through the ignite.
That was
Not a shutdown though. It is mandate rush. Okay, but you can't contest
that?
because you're short Impale and you're short a support now. I see what you mean. I backstep the initial engage. Start backing off earlier because you could have seen the Skarner coming already.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. I was like, what the hell? That looked jank.
that did look very odd. Managed to.
I see
guess
I get the
get
geometry.
The wall
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah, it
as
instantly
he's
hit
already moved it.
because he was so close to the wall. He already hit it. As there's the engage from the Nature's Grass coming through. They're still gonna get hit. They didn't coordinate at all. The Cataclysm finds two. They're gonna be able to just get out of there. The Janna's not healing anybody though. Star gonna be able to pick up that as they go on a
Yeah,
killing
tried to
spree.
do that.
The rebound, not going to find the kill. The flash forwards now from Daily, or not from Daily, that was from Star. That was a really short range flash. It's a triple going under the tower using the extra charges of the ult. And that's how you get your mage fed. Gunny, take notes.
Beautiful from Starburrito. He is just perfect in this series. There's no other word to quite sum up what we just saw. Just dashing all over
Oh
the place
my
on the
God.
Ari. Already 9 Dark Seal stacks to his name. As it was awkward from start to finish there, right?
That was.
Gunny trying to go with like unironically trying to insect them into the tower range, not quite having it with the monsoon. Therefore, just being outside of heal range for everyone else on his team gets very little value in that fight. While Starburrito flies all around the rift once more, getting himself 3 kills plus that assist. Now moving up to 5-0-1, gets himself some Swifties with the upgrades.
That's pretty good. Into the Janna and the Gnar, like really good as Narva pulled back. There's the Gnar coming out. Force got the flash. It looks really weird because he couldn't really move, but will be able to escape. Doesn't really burn anything on the side of Elysium. And it...
He had the flash there, but maybe I'd have proved wrong if he didn't. We of course know that Relix's Nature's Grasp is still on cooldown, but
It's a really short cooldown. You can't play that. Yeah, you can't take risks like that.
playing it safe makes sense in the top side, but now he has much less engage power, right? On this Gnar, you rely sometimes quite a lot on your flash to really get you in. When you're Mega, get that big Gnar into the wall. Now, you're gonna be missing quite a while. As
Oh my god, Shockwave comes through. Wait, that's back under tower. Oh. Star got really lucky there that just got out of tower range before the pull came through because it retargeted to the grub. So they couldn't throw an auto to get aggro actually. So. Oof.
These guys.
Playing on the knife's edge is something they're clearly comfortable with because they are cruising so far. Gunny, the scariest Janna in the world. Most fed Janna you'll ever see outside of solo queue because they'll probably steal your kills. Relics.
He can kind of stand here still.
He can? Ooh, that was a good W. Because I was like, Relics, you're about to get smoked if they hit a single spell on you.
I wouldn't be shocked if he just tried to turn it. He has Kindle Gem, therefore he is
Could have.
pretty close to being full build. He just needs to hit W and he gets a disgusting amount of resist as well with the aftershock.
I don't love Sunfire Cape here. I don't know, I just think I'm a Hollowed Radiance truther.
Yeah, it's different in the jungle compared to the lane.
It is different in the jungle because you don't get the giant wave clear from it, but also I think most of the damage threat is AP, so you could.
I
but...
would agree with that a lot more. I think that's the reason.
Yeah,
Then
not because
again,
of the wave clear.
Mango's also kind of scary, right?
Mango,
Already
yeah,
at
well that
9.5.
you don't plan for that, but you do adapt for that. So good on B for getting it. As here comes the, I would say the cavalry, but it's one dude. But it's one really fed dude. As Starburrito has a maxed out Dark Seal at 15 minutes. The response is huge, and actually a good monsoon there. No, I'm not even gonna, not even gonna talk trash on that, Gunny. That was a good monsoon. probably should not be positioning like this with no Monsoon, though, and no Shockwave, as Relics with the Nature's Grasp. It's not even close to being on cooldown, and now Relics is going to take down the enemy support. And that's just a bit of overconfidence. You got out, you stay out in this situation.
Just not expecting the return roam, right? When your support is there, typically the other support is going to follow.
He's going to follow behind eventually.
He basically already fallen behind. 7 assists compared to 1 extra kill. I know what I'm taking.
I know I said follow behind. Like, if you roam at this point of the game... Oh, no, the Janna's long gone. The comeback is already secured.
Sorry.
Like, there's a gold bounty on the Maokai, despite going 3-0 on the Janna. Like, that's all I need. That's all I need to say.
Yeah.
But, like,
but yeah,
at this point of the game...
We'll follow behind, absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta just assume Relics is gonna be somewhere nearby, as maybe this is the play. No CCMU. Actually, only hits onto Gunny there, but he needs one more auto. He's gonna get it! The smash doesn't connect! And Ludicrous going to have the res available, and you just have to go. You just gotta take the res and leave. Why does he keep his stacks?
Keep fighting, I'm maybe a little bit scared for him there, but he remembers he just has to keep hitting, and now he actually ends up winning the trade.
Why does Ahen keep his stacks after he revives? Aatrox didn't. Aatrox lost all his blood. He lost all his Bloodwell stacks when he revived. So what's the difference here is Dragon being taken and early smite didn't actually matter. Oh, yeah, that's true. As there's nowhere to go there. Ori flashes right into Dilly's face and dies for it. As they're just gonna continue to go forwards into the enemy jungle. Elysium do not give a damn. They are playing however they want this season, and it shows as they're coming into this already 3-0 in game score, and they are dominating the 4th one. Engage. They are going to get away with the ulti. Wolfman, nice flash pull, but the Monsoon just not enough, and there's no range. This Zaya's only 1.5 items. Maybe gets Relics. Will find the shutdown onto the enemy support. They need this so bad. The pull, not going to find the root. It's the flag, the drag connecting for Mango, and it's a killing spree for the Jarvan. And just everyone on no HP, they don't care. They know they can hands diff them.
No, like, there's just no HP and they still don't care. They're still
Please tell me, okay.
Forward.
Please tell me that they die. They do. Dilly should be pretty safe here, unless they ultra super misplay. Okay, they've ultra super misplayed.
Yeah, I mean, he has a blast code because it's an Infernal Soul.
But it is right into the waiting arms of B. Shockwave connects, shut down to the Orianna, and there's a chance.
Yeah, at least one of those 2 shutdowns going to the Orianna means that it's a very...
Dude, Skarner, don't doubt how much... Don't doubt Skarner with money. Have you watched Broken Blade play? 3 item Skarner.
Broken Blade go with Sunfire Cape plus Unending Despair.
That is true. He's usually going for just all Heartsteel and all of that. Is Narva? Yeah, that's true. As here comes the ulti, Narva flashes backwards. Actually, the root or the stun connects from the Gnar, but they can't get him down fast enough. Ludicrous, so much healing coming through. And now they need to wait for B to come in. The Nature's Grasp connects. They will get Relics down. Do not steal this kill. Narva.
They're trying not to.
Narva.
Really
My guy, thank you. Relics will finally fall. Narva taking a little bit longer, and finally there's a kill in the top lane, and it's not even a kill onto the enemy top laner. It's so nice to have 19 kills in a game and one of them being like involve either top laner. What are we doing? Gets the tower plate, dies for it. Worth maybe? That is an objective bounty fueled tower as well as you get danced on. It didn't even matter. You're just getting now it's not worth.
No.
Actually no, they reset the gold bounty. They're stupid.
The top lane play was still worth the Narva.
Oh yeah.
Because
but
he had
overall,
to do what happened in bot, that was just nasty.
Independent of the bot play, yes. With the bot play, maybe not.
He can't control that. He did what he had to do, but
that is
he even dragged the jungler up there as well. That's just a pure 1v1 where unfortunately the 6, 1, and 4 Ari can kill the 1, 4, and 1 Orianna.
1 Ori. Shocker, I know. Unimaginable. The stealthiest herald you'll ever see.
Great advantage on the top side. They can full advantage of the fact that they are up here already after that top gank, and now use that herald.
Oh, Jonna killed the herald. There it is.
Plus 50. Oh yeah.
It's only 25.
This Is it?
It's only 25 for killing the spawned herald. Oh,
How
and
does
we're double
Skillers
warning.
give more gold than a Rift
It
Herald?
probably used to, but they reduced it when double herald was added to the game, and they've never changed it back. Even though it's been like 2 seasons.
Inconsequential amount of gold anyway, but like, come on.
Yeah. But it's like, they haven't changed it back despite the fact that it's been 2 seasons since double herald was removed. Or something like that, so I don't know. And no one wants them, but as there's the jump in onto Wolfman. Wolfman with a nice double root. The Monsoon doing a lot of healing, but there's just no damage coming through. The Ori can't do anything, and B all alone, not tanky enough. Dilly gonna find that one. It's 2 for nothing and running to the hills. Our TSI, and it's gonna be 3-0 in total. And let's see, no pings going down, but something tells me in a little bit it might be Baron time.
Yeah, at least it's not a 20-minute Baron like we saw in game 1.
They've secured
These are
themselves not a
positives.
23-minute loss. That is a big positive. Narva actually is eating towers. Mega Gnar is so good at sieging. It's kind of not even fun. Like, you actually have to really respect Gnar split pushing unless you can solo kill him every time.
Very good Triforce abusing, courtesy of Nava, but unfortunately the rest of the game
Not
is
going
in a
well.
position
Hey,
where it matters
but
so much.
unlike last game where Narva was kind of at fault, I think the whole team was obviously at fault. Like, no one single-handedly loses you the game in laning phase usually in this at this like organized level of play. But going 0-5 in a counter matchup, not great. Narva's 1-1-0 with tower and a half to their name, with objective bounties up. They can objectively say this is not their fault.
Yeah.
They're drawing jungle pressure. They're drawing split
they're
push
doing
responses.
Exactly what they need to do, right? The issue is what's happening everywhere else.
The
And
game
that's
has
not
fallen
something he
apart.
can control.
Little poke going down. Ooh. As B going in needs to survive. As the core part and the Cataclysm doesn't really matter. 3 in the box. They're gonna go for the Featherstorm, but no one is there to respond. The dragon doesn't even get stolen. It's a triple for Ludacris, a double for Mango. It's Baron o'clock, and the base is going to start getting hit hard.
I was excited for about half a second that fight. B hit
It
2
looks
man
so
impale.
cool.
It looked good. and
Where's the
then
damage?
The opposite happened, where Mango then decided that it was his turn to do the CC. Sets up the Cataclysm, means that Dilly literally cannot miss on the Mega Inferno Bomb, and the damage beyond that was just absolute filth. Even a Ziggs, who's built the Andrew, has a lot of damage with a Mega Inferno Bomb in this game. I will question the fact that he has built the Andrews. I think
For the Skarner, probably just for the Skarner.
I don't know if that's necessary, but he's done
I
it,
don't
and
think
he
so.
also
You
has
could have just
another
built
item as
Void.
well.
Could have just built Void Staff like 3rd or 4th item, and it would have been just as fine.
Yeah, I mean, especially when the Skarner doesn't have much of a health pool and he's mainly built armor as well.
Doesn't have any.
Just
Forget
built Storm Surge.
HP. Doesn't have any magic resist. This guy has
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Just, if you
He's a
built
cloak.
Storm Surge instead of like this, the Andrews, I think
yeah.
he's probably doing more damage to the Skarner and everyone else.
Unending Despair is no longer an MR item. Like, they nerfed it because it was way too good. Obviously,
It was disgusting.
nerf Dusk and Dawn. It's way too good.
Yeah, but it's new. They don't.
It's
want to do
new.
that
It's
yet.
the shiny new toy. Honestly, a lot
don't
of the
like
shiny
nerf-
new toys are just stupid broken. To be fair,
Do you see how long it took to like nerf Bell?
true. And
They're
then
not nerfing
mini
Dusk
reworker,
yet.
and then nerf her again. Mango just stole those small victories, I guess. Mango is GA. He does not care.
He does not. not many people right now on Elysium care about what
This
anyone
is
on the other side
evil
has to say.
behavior. As they're not even letting Narva have the little bit of fun that he could possibly have. Like, you're not allowed to have any fun, it seems. Narva,
Oh,
Cataclysm.
congratulations for flashing.
There you
Would
go.
Would you like a Thunderdome instead? Oh, look,
You were getting the
you're a
Cladi-
boy.
you were getting the Cataclysm one way or another, and you're gonna like it. Flash Q
Wow.
connects. Nice dodge. That is
Oh.
so devious from Dilly. I love it
Yeah.
so much. It's time
just
to
take
siege
it
the
out.
Nexus towers, and you can see it's a war on 2 fronts, and they're losing both of them, honestly. They're just trying to get Mango. Small
They can
victories.
try.
They won't
They
succeed.
can try. They will not succeed. He still has GA.
He still has GA. They didn't even get that off him. And the Fedjana did not carry this game, unfortunately. It is a clean as a whistle 2-0 from the side of Elysium. Oof.
They just won a best of 3 in 50 minutes.
That is blisteringly fast. Sub 50. The seconds don't even add up. Actually, ooh, no, they
It's
don't.
pretty close.
49.
Pretty close.
It's like
Hold on, I wanna check, I wanna check.
49.57. Yeah, 49.57. 3 seconds clear.
Sub 50.
Sub 50 is crazy in this. I mean, they made the games longer. They added features like more resistances on towers to make games longer. And they still got sub 50 series.
I guess that's what happens though when you get a team like Elysium who just show up and decide
Win?
they are taking negative prisoners today. They are just they're gonna run you over and you can't say anything about it. You're gonna fall down.
Jeez. I mean, the drafting, yeah, you could say the drafting wasn't great, but I mean, just the hands diff seemed immense regardless.
Many issues I think for
Oh my
TSI
goodness.
potentially unpacked, but they'll have to do so from an 0-2 start to the season, which is I'm sure not where they wanted themselves to be. An uphill climb to get back in things, of course. Top 6.
It's only a
Everyone
7-week
is
season,
aiming
though.
for at a minimum. I
Like,
say
you gotta win 2
7
games,
total.
probably. You gotta win 2 or 3 to make playoffs, and even then, you're gonna get, like, if you're winning only 2 or 3 games, you're probably getting matched up against the 3 seed in the first round.
Not where they want to be, I'm sure.
Not gonna be Elysium, it looks like, though.
Well, no, Elysium looked like a very surefire top seed. Not one.
It's like
that
they're gonna get a
two.
bye.
I mean, what else do we have to say about Elysium? These
I mean,
guys,
what else? Yeah, what else do you have to
they've
say
showed up
besides
and they've
Elysium are
decided
here?
that, like, the first series, it took them like 51 minutes,
Gee,
and they decided, I think we could do better than that.
we just cracked 100 minutes on the season, barely for them. That's
And they're 4-0 in terms of game score.
their 2-0 was against a team that you were like, they're probably not going to compete for the top of the standings. And then here come the reigning champs who struggled last week, but did get a close series. And they just threw them to the wayside like nothing.
Reigning champs too.
This is a scary. This is a scary team.
I'm fascinated to see what they do next week. Can they?
I'm
build on
worried
this
for what they're
even
gonna do
further, or,
next
like,
week.
if they can just keep building this more and more and more, like, it's getting to the point where, like, I am now scared for whoever comes up against.
You're a
Like, this
believer, I
is-
see.
I've been I didn't know much about anyone coming into this, but I mean, has anyone looked anywhere close to Elysium so far?
No, not even.
It's not even like it's not even a question. The only one you can maybe say, and we'll have to see how they do tomorrow, is potentially final boss with a 2-0 over a team that has then won 2-0. I'm interested to see how final boss esports end up playing tomorrow, but that's honestly looking at the only team that's even close to where Elysium are right now, because I mean, they've played for 100 minutes barely, and they have still won 4 games in 2026. That, like, those numbers don't add up.
Averaging 25-minute games in the Big 26. That is absurd. But we had last season a team that was a clear front runner have the wheels fall off halfway through the season. So it's not all lost yet. Like, the Spire started pretty hot and slapped everyone around. Maybe someone can chill them out. But I'm not going to be the one to say that it's going to happen because, yeah, they're looking, a little good. They might know how to play League of Legends.
They might do. On that note, I think that's a good place to leave it for today. The team that won 2-0 might know how to play the game.
I think it's a good takeaway.
Yeah, I think that's a great takeaway. We will be back tomorrow with
An actual full day.
Yes, a full day with the Spire and High Alert, and then we got TBO
Not High
up
Alert.
against the Monkeys. Not High Alert. Sorry, I've been baited by the schedule.
The
Final
schedule
boss.
that is
My
not up
bad.
to date for some
The
reason.
schedule that is not the schedule. Final boss will be taking that one, and as I said, I'm interested to see how Final Boss do tomorrow. Still not.
Someone needs to stand up to these phoenixes, right? Someone.
Someone has to.
Anyone at this point. I'll take anyone. TPO. Shoot your shot. Sorry, I'm trolling Loki. Loki's not happy with me. Loki doesn't like me trolling her.
Well, we'll have to see how these guys do in their series tomorrow. Thank you for joining us here. Feel free to hop over to the draft league. They're going live right now. So we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, stick around for tomorrow as we get some more Premier action. Until then, see you guys next time.